Now, Kratzmann's RV Supercentre is probably the largest RV dealership in Queensland, and it wouldn't be the Let's Go Queensland Caravan and Camping Supershow without a strong showing from them. And I'm chatting with the Senior Sales Manager, Stuart Simpkins. Now, Stuart, am I right in thinking that Kratzmann's is the biggest RV dealership in the Sunshine State?
I believe so. With the amount of vans that we have and the amount of brands that we have on sale. You could say that we are one of the biggest in the region, with the likes of Adria, Design RV, Caravans, Windsor, Track, and obviously the big news, Royal Flair's coming on board. We are somewhat a large concern.
Now, that is exciting news. Kratzmann is taking on Royal Flair. So you are, of course, home to a large and diverse range of caravans and motorhomes. But at this year's show, are you putting a focus on any particular brands?
Yeah, the major brands, obviously, with us have always been the Adria, Design RV, Caravans and Windsor. But now, obviously, with the likes of Royal Flair, it's given us that different edge. They're bringing to us another concept.
Now, you mentioned Design RV. My perception, Stuart, is that brand is really taking off at the moment. I feel like I'm seeing a lot of them on the roads these days. Do you think that would be fair?
Yeah, I think a lot of people are catching on to the fact that it's an incredible brand. They've just recently received an award as well, which has branded them up in the top echelons of Australian build vans.
Now, you mentioned also the Caravans range. What's happening with Caravans these days, and what can we see from Caravans at the show?
So what we're going to be doing, we're going to be taking down our Thrill Seeker range, which is their semi-off-road version. We'll also take down the Soul Seeker, which is more of their road van, which accommodates, obviously, your caravan parks, your national parks and light dirt roads.
Okay, and what about the Windsor Rapid? As we know, the Windsor Rapid a few months ago did have a bit of an off-road overhaul, and the canvas was taken out, and we've got, hard walls for the bed area, and I gather you'll have that on display as well?
Yeah, correct. Yeah, the Windsor Rapid's taken off. It's been something that has really got a good following at the moment. So we've got down there the little 13-foot, which is a nice couples van. We then bridge out into the 15-foot couples van, but we've also got the 15B, which is the bunk version.
So do you feel like the public has really embraced this new look Windsor Rapid?
Yeah, we're tending to find that because it hasn't got a canvas feel to obviously the bed side of things, and it's a lockable back end, we're tending to find that a lot of people are liking the changes of it.
So, of course, Kratzmann's, you're a well-known motorhome dealer as well. You've got, Windsors and Kias and Winnebago motorhomes. So which ones can the public, look through and drool over? Because, look, for me, that is one of the joys of going to a caravan show, is to go through all these big, beautiful motorhomes. They are genuine dream machines, aren't they? What can we expect from you guys?
Well, the biggest thing is, obviously, we've got the Winnebago brand, which is really a household name. Obviously, Windsor as well, up here in Brisbane, and you'll also find Kia. But through the Windsor and Winnebago brand, Winnebago will come with iLucas, the Burleys, the Jarvis. There's a lot of different versions out there. Also with Windsor having the Flinders and the Simpson. They've got the Daintree, which is the smaller version, which is really good at the moment, a really popular brand.
And do you have a hot tip on any particular motorhome? What one should people really look for?
To be fair, one that's really pepping people at the moment is the Windsor Daintree. You'll find that with that motorhome, the Windsor Daintree, it is smaller, it's very easy to drive, and people really take to it because it's parkable. It's something that people can get in, take off, and not feel that it's a big cumbersome van.
So there you go, folks. A hot tip from Kratzmann's Senior Sales Manager, Stuart Simpkins. Check out the Windsor Daintree motorhome. He reckons it's pretty special, and I know from experience it actually is. So don't miss the Kratzmann RV Supercentre display at this year's Brisbane Super Show, which is on June 4 to 8 at the Brisbane Showgrounds. Now, Kratzmann RV Supercentre, you guys do have quite a few stands, but look out for, is it stand 500 and then go from there?
Correct. If you look at us on stand 500, and we've got various other stands at the show.
So definitely check them out and maybe grab yourself a bargain while you're there at the show. I would imagine you will have some show specials.
We'll have some fantastic specials at the show. We're looking forward to seeing many people come through our vans and make sure they see what kind of concepts that we're actually deriving at the moment.
Wouldn't be a super show without the chance to grab a special. Stuart, thank you so much for having a chat.
Absolute pleasure. See you at the show.
See you there.